Hi guys, Richkingretro here, back with another pickups video. Yeah, so I went to car booting the other weekend. I wasn't going to because it was a mate's leaving do, and we all went out on Saturday night on the piss. But I came home, I had lots of kebab or burgers and chips for fun, and lots of breakfast. So I didn't get up too early. I didn't get up at the normal half five start. So yeah, so now in my local area there's only one early car boot, which is at 6, I think it starts at 6:30. But that one's suddenly, like, it goes in trends. That one is basically rubbish now. Everyone goes to another one which starts at like 9:30 because it's just too early in the morning. So yeah, so I left must have been about 8:30. Yeah, went up Plymouth, and there's two choices again. There's either Ainsley Garden Centre or there's Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth Argyle, it's always easiest for the traders to sort of go there. So sometimes, I think it was like bank holiday, so I thought most of them might be out, they'll probably just go there. So I went to Ainsley Garden Centre, which is a bit out of town. It's about another 10 to 15 minute drive out of Plymouth towards Exeter. Yeah, so I got there. I was actually doing a car boot that day because I was emptying my garage and there was loads of boxes. There's going to be about 4 or 5 big cardboard boxes, and in the end I just picked it all up, I just chucked it in the car. Put everything I wanted. I could see, oh, I'm going to sell that, going to sell that. So I put it all in the car. So I'm like driving up this, stuff hitting my head. Even though half of it, when I actually did a car boot, I was put back in the car. But yeah, I was going to do a car boot that day as well. Yeah, so I went to Ainsley Garden Centre, pulled up, drove in. There should be a video out of it actually. I can't remember what all these pickups I got in order. So yeah, so I'm sort of a bit confused because they've been on the table for 3 or 4 days. So I'm trying to remember what they were. But I actually got... I've been walking around for 10-15 minutes thinking, in Retro Goddess I trust, you know, you gotta give. I'm begging you. And I picked up one of these TV game programmables. Made in Hong Kong jobbies. And this was on there, and it plays Super Sportic. I've actually got a few of these games, but actually haven't got the console, so I'm not quite sure what the official name to this is. But yeah, you can connect to the TV. No, yeah, connects to the TV. There is a power, and there's also a battery at the back. Yeah, this one's got like 4 or 5 games in. That's what the cartridge looks like. I'm always too far away. I want to do it a bit closer, right? See what happens. My head's still in it. Just about. Okay. There you go. Alright, again. So there it is. I think I asked her when she got any more video games, and there was some, yeah, she did have some more. And she had a PS1. I think so. I can't remember, it was for 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, I'm sure she had a PS1. Random stickers, all the connectors are there. Well, she had some really good games, if I remember correctly. Okay, I can tell by the condition of them which ones I think she had. Don't quote me on this. I think it was this lot she had. Look at my video. Yeah, because they were a bit destroyed. So I picked up a couple of demos. It's the usual standard shit demos. Because I think I offered her £5 for the lot or something. Speedball 2000. Oh no, 21,000. Ooh. It's only 1 to 2 player. The Bitmap Brothers. 2000. It's a bloody late game. Silent Bomber. Just the white label version. Fade to Black, which I think this was one of the first games I actually got with my PlayStation. Yeah, 1996. I remember getting my PlayStation for Christmas, and this was the game, and Assault Rigs, and I think it was Wipeout as well. And when you first go from like platforming on the Mega Drive to this was just like an awesome experience. But it was bloody hard. But it might be easy now. Don't think I played it for a good 16, 17 years. Metal Gear Solid. This is missions. Yeah, special missions. And Metal Gear Solid as well, which is a really good condition. Got all the books. Even got the Silent Hill demo. So they will be going on my little convention stand. Gunship. Maybe that was in the other bundle. Forsaken. This was, oh yeah, 98, acclaimed. Furious multiplayer combat with 2-player. Man, I haven't played that for ages. That's going to go in my playing pile. I'm ready to rumble boxing. Which I'm sure I first played on the Dreamcast. Yeah, so that was from one seller, so I was really happy about that. I think it was only like £5 or £6. I mainly wanted a TV game programmable, because I've got most of these games. I think I might have to swap out a couple of manuals and stuff. But I didn't have one of these machines, so that'd be great for the collection. I also picked up some PS... Okay, they're in a different... Yeah, I also picked up some PS2 games. And an Xbox... Yeah, an original Xbox game. And it's obscure. Yeah, this is like a survival horror in a way, but it's in a school. I haven't played it for ages. And it's 1 or 2-player. So I'd love to see what the 2-player is about. Okay, I'm going to play that one. Definitely going to give that a go. Another one was Sonic Heroes. My Sonic Heroes is a bit scratched the disc, but this one's in really good condition. Got the manual. Yeah, it's in really good condition. The other one was, okay, an Xbox game. Midway Arcade Treasures Free. So it's got some... Looks like a late version of the arcade classics. Yeah, San Francisco Rush, Race Drive, Super Off-Road, Off-Road Thunder. So for the early 90s. All the other ones are sort of like early 80s, mid 80s, late 80s. Yeah, so happy to have that in the collection. Yeah, so carry on walking around for a bit. Obviously, because I live on my own and that, I do have limited money, so there was quite a few games in my video which I probably would have picked up to trade in, but I thought I need to save my money. It's, you know, bank holiday weekend. And yeah, came up to this woman and I was surprised these were still there, but looking at the condition of them, I'm not surprised they were still there. I think a couple of these games might have been with the other bundle, but there's definitely 4 of them that weren't. So when I picked them out, she wanted quite a lot. In the end, I think I paid £7 for 5 or 6 games, or maybe just 4 games. But it's sort of like not exactly sought after games, but good for trading, but they're not exactly complete. So I picked up Crash Bandicoot Warped 3, no manual. Disc is scratched, but I did have a couple of games that I did pick up, just 2 or 3 DS games for like £1. I normally take him to my local shop and he just cleans them all for me. I can take like 5 or 6 in and I just swaps with like the shittest DS games ever. Crash Bandicoot. Once again, it's got no manual. It's weird. I've got a spare manual for the platinum version of this and a spare manual of platinum version of this. I think, damn it! So I actually picked it up. Resident Evil. This is the white label version. This is the misprint version. You can see it's a misprint version because, see if you can see it. It says 1 or 2-player, but we all know that Resident Evil isn't a 1 or 2-player. And this one has the manual and is actually in good condition. Disc is in. Yeah. Disc is in mint condition. I might have got all these orders wrong. Grand Theft Auto Platinum version. Maybe I should have watched my video. I've just edited it. I didn't really watch all of it. Oh yeah, this was definitely one of them from that woman, which was Miss Pac-Man, Madness Maze or something, Maze Madness, and it's missing the front inlay. Yeah, so many of these picked up for the Crash Bandicoots because they're for trade, and I thought I had the manuals for it, but I got manuals for the Platinum versions. And one game which was missing from my collection, but I was gutted it wasn't complete, absolutely gutted. And it looks like it was loose, and it's got like Crash Bandicoot on the back, like sticker, and on the front it's got the demo. What it says, yeah, the demo CD. Tekken 2 Wipeout. So it's got actually that cover, but it is Rival Schools. It's got no back inlay. It's got no manual, which is really disappointing. The disc is in average condition, but there's only one disc, so yeah, it normally comes with 2 discs. So I'm pretty gutted that it wasn't complete. My heart was racing thinking, yes, Rival Schools, I need that in my collection. It is missing. But it's only got 1 disc, and it's only one inlay. She does some other games. When I think about it now, when I was drumming, I was thinking, why don't I look in the other games to see if like some of the other manuals, or yeah, if Rival Schools manual or the other CD was in some of the other games. But they all had games in. So I thought she looked pretty well. Yeah, so I paid quite a lot for that, which was really annoying. I think it was like £7, I think, in the end. She wouldn't budge. Yeah, so that was all done. I think that was Ainsley Garden Centre. So I picked up quite a lot from there. Normally I don't pick up anything from there. So yeah, I went to Argyle, and obviously they both start at the same time, so I got there pretty late. So yeah, got there pretty late. Got there, must have been 9:30, and because it was so busy, everyone was able to buy everything around about 8:30. So I saw my competitors. They looked like they didn't even have much actually. If one of them had like an Atari 2600 with about 10 or 15 games, he showed me, and I had every single game, so I wasn't too bothered. The rest of the other people were just many DS games, so there isn't much retro out there. I noticed car boots that are really early in the morning, they're the ones that sort of like people you more likely to get retro games early in the morning. I don't know why. Maybe because people just obviously emptied their loft the night before and they want to just get the car boot over and done with, but people sort of like midday and that. I don't know what I'm saying to be honest, but yeah, you know what I mean. I seem to find more retro games earlier in the morning than I do the midday games, the midday car boots. Okay, yeah, so I went to Argyle, so I thought I may as well look around. I've still got, like 2 hours before my next car boot. So I walked around. There wasn't much. There's some over expensive games that obviously people just left. Some Mega Drive games that were like £6-7 each. I'm like, I'm not paying £6 or £7 each for fucking Sonic. So yeah, so they were still left there. But there's one guy, he had like he had a Sin City box set, like limited edition, quite a lot of random DVDs, that are all limited edition. I think maybe Blu-rays, I can't remember, in like special tins. And then I saw these just on the floor, and I'm like, oh, wouldn't mind them. I've been actually looking to buy these, but yeah, they seem quite expensive because they're like 10 years old, and it's called Retro. I think it's by the same guys who did Retro Gamer. It's by Image Publish, so I take it as that, and it's a really good book. So I got 2 of them. One came out in, I think it's like 2002 or something, and the other one's like 2004, 2000, yeah. I'm trying to think. Might be 2004 and 2006, because it only seems to go up to like GameCube. But they're really good books actually. Nowadays, Retro Gamer, to be honest, this is probably all you need if you just want the basics of like just reliving the youth and that. These are really good just to read. And Retro Gamer goes into more depth, but I would say 90% of this I'm interested in. While Retro Gamer magazine, it's like 30% each week though. So I'm a bit sort of bored just reading the same thing. Hi, I'm Matey from Fun Bandits. Oh, I just don't care about your opinion anymore, mate. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, they need to update their issue. They need to update the way they do the magazine, I think. I don't think the way they've done the magazine has changed over the last 5 or 6 years, but there's everything's changed now with Twitter. There's a good community on Twitter, YouTube. Not many people go on sort of retro forums. We just do, videos, video forum like ways. So, and here's the first one, the best of the 24 issues of games. So this one. So yeah, they're different. Yeah, so they look like Retro Gamer, just the way they got that bit there, like what Retro Gamer would be. This is the first one. Say $9.99 on the back. And it's really good because they've still got like some of the adverts to like some of the games. So back in the day when there's probably a magazine, they would just have like advertising this out soon. They just got this random adverts of all the games, like the original like posters, which is really good. And it's got like the Super Nintendo. It just goes through all the consoles, just like the best games you must play. Even goes to the Amstrad, and it's just, yeah, really good magazines. Good read. I haven't read the second one. Well, I'm only halfway through the second one, I think. But yeah, really good read. Okay, I've got loads of these. Okay, I saw these locally for about 10 quid. So I thought, sod it. I may as well email the guy. I think he had a starting price of 10 quid, and I go, I can be at your house in half an hour. I'll give you 15 quid for the lot. Some of these I think I might be one or two I picked up from a car boot. But yeah, and he had these, so I got like Mario, Toad. I didn't have a Toad. Yoshi. Another Toad. I'm looking at the one with the tags, so they go to my collection. Luigi. So Mario's got a friend, but he seems to be bigger. Sonic. I didn't have a Sonic or a newer Sonic. I had an older Sonic. Donkey Kong. Yoshi. And then sort of like the same characters, but in smaller versions. Yeah, some of these I might got on the car boot just for like £1 each. I think maybe 3 or 4 of them. Mario looks pretty disabled. Angry Bird. DD Kong. Tails. But I think his tail's supposed to spin, but it's broken off. And then loads of little McDonald's toys. I've sold loads. I've never seen so many McDonald's toys. Everyone seems to be selling these ones. So everyone's rushing around to buy them all. And now over the last like 3 weeks, I see every single like little kid seems to be selling these McDonald's toys. And there's a little random Yoshi as well. I think he was with Sonic. And I picked up looks like an iPod or iPhone cover, and it's just a Game Boy cover. This was 50p. I think that was just that one car boot actually. Like a different car boot I did yesterday actually. That was my only buy because I was selling. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with those pickups. And then I went to... Yeah, obviously, like I said, my car was full. And I did actually go to sell to one of them Plymouth Argyle, but they said they were full, so I'm like, fuck it. Because I wanted to sell there because I had so much crap to sell. So I had to drive to Bodmin. There's one near Bodmin. It's called Wearville Car Boot. And it's in a touristy area, so loads of tourists go there. And it's, yeah, really good. I walked around, obviously, before setting up, and it was like sort of light rain. There wasn't much about, apart from just one Game Gear, which I picked up for £7. Luckily it works. I think the guy wanted £10. I might give you £7 or £8 for it. But I thought I'd pick it up. And it's come with Sonic, Chessmaster, Leaderboard, Solitaire, Slider, and Heli Wars. And logic-free carry case. And 9 times out of 10, the Game Gear doesn't work. Oh, it's got Sonic 2 in the back of it as well. Yeah, I left my bag at home. Normally I carry like a bag on me that has like batteries for all the Game Boys. Because I pass up so many Game Boys because they either working or even Game Gears now. So but I left it. I left it at home because I was doing the car boot. I didn't have enough room. But so I took a chance and it actually works. The screen works. Everything all works. The sound works. So I was like quite happy about that. Yeah, and that was it from that car boot. So I walked around for another 10 minutes and like, this is gonna be shit. And then yeah, started to sell some of my stuff. Got my stuff out of the boot. Some of it's just like shit PS1 games, if you know what I mean. PS1 games where the discs are pretty scratched and stuff, but people are still buying them. I'm like, oh, that's pretty scratched up, you know, FIFA. And he's like, oh, it's okay, mate. I'll buy it. I'm thinking, what? Why are you buying all my shit FIFAs? Shit PS2 games. It's all just loads of like, obviously get bundles where you buy and there's always like 1 or 2 shit games. I'll take all the shit games with me. I had loads of like random McDonald's toys all wrapped up from the 90s and stuff. Because my mum and dad we just used to hoard them. So they had like random Smurfs from like, and yeah, so I was selling them for like randomly £2 each, and people were liking them. My mum gave me some stuff to sell, some antiques. My friend gave me some stuff as well. So yeah, mainly some of it was just big stuff. I had like loads of like random like a PS2 like skateboard that's about this big and with a blue box. I had 3 of them, so I thought I'd take one, and some guy bought it off me for a tenner. So I'm thinking, oh, why are you buying one of these box bloody surfboards that I always see at car boots on the floor that nobody wants to buy? And some guy came along, purchased it for £10. Yeah, so on that car boot I made £60. Probably sold about 25% of what was in the car. I was getting CDs out and thinking, no, put that back in the car. So, like I said, I picked up random boxes, just put it in the car. I'm like, oh, there's my Pogs. I'm like, there's my World Tour Pogs. And some guy goes, oh, can I buy them for you? I'm like, mate, they're not for sale. Like I said, I had like McDonald's toys, and some of them still had like, were like sealed, and they had like the Sonic handhelds and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, oh, they go back in the car. Or they had like Knuckles on like looks like a cloud or something, going, let's spin round. So I was like slowly putting stuff back in the car. So good, yeah, probably that day I sold probably 25%. I put 25% back in the car. Yeah, and on Tuesday there's a car boot in Newquay, so I went there. I didn't even want to walk around. I know there's quite a lot of competition there, but there's more double the amount of tourists that was in Bodmin, because it's just in the field and there's 4 campsites on the outside. So it starts at 12, so it got about 20 past 12. And it would sort of die down, I think, oh, this car boot's going to be rubbish. But then suddenly all the families come in. It was the only sunny day in Newquay. First time I've been to Newquay for about 4 or 5 years. Just like going to visit the town. But I've always gone to that car boot just out of the town and then just got home. But yeah, so I sold probably another about 25%. I sold loads of crap. And loads of like peripherals, like controllers, unofficial controllers, bags. I was just selling them for like £4 each. You go, how much you want for this unofficial controller? I'm just like £4, mate. Just saying, it was boxed, but it was just like the shittest box ever. And people were just buying them from me, yeah. So I was really happy, Got rid of all my big stuff, and yeah, got rid of I had a mini disc player with loads of mini discs. So I sold that, and then found another mini disc player with like more mini discs. I used to love mini discs back in the day. Yeah, so now my garage is basically half empty. So yeah, it sold quite a lot. I only came back with sort of like, like I said, I think it was about 8 boxes, and like loads of stuff just around me, just chucked down the side of the car. Yeah, and I came back with, in the end, 3 boxes, and yeah, and I got cardboard. The rubbish people coming today, recycling people. I got like box of cardboards out there for fun. Yeah, so it's all ready for the winter. My garage. Last winter I had so much cardboard and that in the garage. It all got mouldy and stuff, and some of my games got mouldy, and then the ones I was selling. But really happy. Yeah, I walked around Newquay for a bit. Newquay's like a seaside resort in the southwest. It's in Cornwall. Tourists love it, and yeah, everyone came from it. I could hear a Scouser, a Manx accent, Scottish, London, man. They were bloody, obviously, all kinds of people were there, all just on holiday. I'm thinking, why do you come to Newquay? It normally takes me half an hour to get there, but it took like an hour and 10 minutes to get there. I'm like, bloody hell, I fucking hate driving to Newquay. I forgot I didn't like Newquay. But yeah, walked around for a bit, met with one of my friends. It's called Dogface. Cheers, dog. How are you doing, Dogface? So I thought I'd go around and fill some arcades. So yeah, so I walked around, so that'll be a video soon, or it might be actually released before this one. So I did a video of me walking around. Most of the arcades were just rubbish. So not like they used to be, like, even like 4 or 5 years ago. It used to be much more. All it is just that Terminator Salvation in most of the shops. So yeah, so it was really good. So it was really bad arcades, apart from one arcade which had Rambo. Had like X-Men, like pinball, and Drive. So I really enjoyed that. And then when we were playing the pinball, I can hear the Pac-Man theme tune. And we're like, what? Okay, mate, where's Pac-Man? I can hear it. He goes, I don't know. And we just saw this air hockey table. I'm like, what? I'm like, look, mate, it's like Pac-Man, air hockey Pac-Man. I'm like, this is gonna be rubbish. So we just put like £1 in. in that arcade, everything was like 50p. Even Rambo was like 50p, and Drive was like 50p. Where all the other arcades was like 150 or even like £2 just to go on like the same types of machines. But it was like, yeah, forgot what it was called, but yeah, it was. That arcade was really impressive. Yeah, so we were playing Pac-Man and just air hockey. So we're just doing getting our air hockey on. Just hitting one puck, I think I scored like a couple of points, and then suddenly, whoa, those these little mini arcade pads came down, I'm like, and you get 100 points for the big one, like 20 points or something for like the small ones. It was like fucking crazy. And they were going back in this little slot, and it would every like 30 seconds they would drop down again. It was just so fun. It was so funny and so fun. I was thinking, when we were playing, thinking, okay, well, how are you gonna replicate the ghosts and the cherries? And suddenly all these little pucks came down. But yeah, it was really good. We had 2 goes on it. And then when we were leaving the arcade, I saw like I think it was like it says Pac-Man Classic or Anniversary or something and edition. So there was Pac-Man, there was some other ones. Yeah, there was about, I think it was about 10 games in an arcade machine. So yeah, so that was really good. So I did enjoy my day in the end. Got some burger and chips, bloody expensive. Nuki's expensive. Obviously I haven't been there for 5 years, but it's expensive. Town was so busy. But yeah, I enjoyed myself in Nuke. It was quite fun in the arcades, but yeah, not as good as arcades as I remember. Yeah, so this is my pickups video. Got a bit off track there, but yeah. So I picked up a few of these jobbies. Some of them will go in my collection. Some of them I'll be able to trade on. I'll keep them on for the tags. Some of these, yeah, like I say, I'm doing a sci-fi convention 21st or 20th of September. And all the kids, they go crazy for these stuff, so yeah. I'm running out of stock. I normally do 1 day, but there's a 2-day event, and they seem to not want us to do, because I have such a big area. I want you to have 2 days rather than 1 day, because if I only did 1 day, which was a Saturday, and didn't do Sunday, there'd be like 4 tables, 4 tables, but this table just like it's empty, and I don't think they can fill it with other traders. But yeah, so that's my pickups video. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one in a minute, or oh no, yeah, gonna do a sign one in a minute. But yeah, cheers guys.